A weak point on the F800GS is the stator. It just dies. So, as a precaution, we're going to change mine. It's in there. To change the stator on the F800GS, you need two things. You need a new stator and you need a gasket. Gasket goes in there, something like that. You also need a little bit of silicone sealant to seal around the plug, with the plug and the loom goes into the casing. But other than that, the main component is the stator. We found these online. They're under £140. Electro Sport. This number is ESG831. This is from year model 07 till 12. So it suits up just fine. Open it up. Ooh, unboxing. Open it up. Piece of paper. Never seen that before. And then here is the absolute beauty. It's in a plastic bag, and I don't have a dedicated unboxing knife, you know. So for now, it looks like that. And it goes in there. You need to do a little bit more than just putting it there. Let me show you how. To get access into here, you need to remove the sprocket cover, the regulator, probably that cover is under there is a connector, and then as you can see, the crash protection bar is in the way of the engine cover as it should be. So I'm going to start removing all of those things next. There's always dirt in there. Clean it up. This is a homemade protector for the front of the engine, basically the oil filter and that stuff. It's years since I removed this. When we removed it on Kaz's bike, it was really stuck. Just goes to show that lubing these sort of things up properly is well worth it. These are the bolts that came off, taking the engine guard off, so I don't have to remember which bolts go where, or mostly you don't have to. I'm just gonna stick them in a plastic jar. There we go. Stick that with the engine bar so I know which parts go together. And if I'm really careful and really anal about stuff, I'll put a little bit of degreaser or some sort of liquid in here so that I can give it a bit of a shake, and it'll be nice and clean. I'll just good for a rinse when I put it back on. Welcome back to the studio. It's highly ergonomic studio. Anyway, so right, gasket surfaces are clean. The case has got a brand new Stator. The incredibly flywheel is clean. The bolts have been arranged in a very appetizing fashion, and when we bought a giant jiffy bag from BMW, we also got the gasket. So now it's time for me to try to fix this jigsaw puzzle. No. I doubt will do ya. In your manual, on the correct page, it will tell you your bike's torque for these bolts. There's also a nice schematic here explaining which order they should be torqued at. Okay, so now you're saying, why aren't you telling me that? Well, I'm not telling you that for the simple reason that your bike might be different. So, to avoid your bike getting installed wrongly or just breaking down, go buy yourself a manual, and you can rest assured that your bike will always have the right torque settings and right tools and right information about your bike. Thank you. I'm trying to piece together how this all went together, and I remember having trouble getting this connector off this connector, and so I went back and had a look at the old Stator, and when you compare the plug, you can see that whilst the plug is all the same, electronically it has got the new plug does not have this bit here to attach that white connector to, so we're just gonna have to zip tie it together, and this is the difference between a OEM BMW part and an aftermarket part. No biggie, but it's worth keeping in mind, and especially for you viewers, that I didn't screw it up. It was like that when I found it, officer.